I'm joined by Bess from the Fort St. John Farmers Market. Good morning, Bess.
Morning.
Oh, I got to turn your microphone on. That would help. Say good morning again.
Good morning.
There it is. And Richelle, who's the new marketing manager for the Fort St. John Farmers Market, joins us as well. Good morning, Richelle.
Good morning to you.
Thanks so much for being here, both of you. First one of the season coming up this Saturday. Probably very excited, hey?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we've had you here many times to kind of talk about the market. I think you were here about a month or so ago talking about getting some people and volunteers out. Obviously, that must have gone well, and you guys are ready to go, eh?
Sure, appreciate all the support and getting the word out. We were quite thrilled. As mentioned before, we had some pretty tired board members going through a pandemic and trying to keep things going, but we're really excited about the fresh board that's come on board, and they're active and working towards strategic planning and planning events to make sure that we can ensure a really good market season and a place for people to connect and community to come together.
Absolutely. Yeah. So awesome. So excited for it. Richelle, I mean, you're new to this, but this must be exciting. You guys, because of the Festival Plaza, I know we've talked about this before, you've got basically more room than ever to kind of make this happen. So how many vendors do you guys have lined up for the first one of the season here?
Right now, I think we're sitting at about 25,
Wow.
27, somewhere in there. So
Wonderful.
I think it's going to be really good. There's a lot of excited people, a lot of new members this year, lots of people interested in joining. I think people have been cooped up for the last couple of years, so people have picked up hobbies. So we have a lot of new people that they've never done markets. This is kind of new to them, so it's really exciting to see for sure.
And I think I kind of, I've heard rumblings anyway. It's, obviously we want to focus on the food people here. That's kind of your bread and butter at the market.
Yeah.
But that's not all. There's lots of, as you say, kind of people with hobbies selling their wares now, eh?
The food vendors, of course, will start, like vegetables and stuff will start a little further into the season. But
Sure.
yeah, there's so much soap and earrings, and someone's going to be there sharpening knives. There's just so many different things popping up this year. It's really, really neat. Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know who could speak to this best, maybe you best, but in terms of the food at the first market of the season, it'll kind of be a lot of kind of canned goods and maybe meats, I suppose, as you say, Richelle. Vegetables, it's too early for that, eh?
It's a little early. We definitely have flushes of vegetable starts and hearty, delicious plants that farmers in the area have kind of cultivated and know grow well up here. So access to those. And then, like you said, those shelf-stable items. So the canning, so from the gardens from last year. And then definitely a solid presence from our local our local meat vendors. So those are often local farmers who are using and supporting the local economy with local butchering and processing and really incubating that local business piece and how our food consumer dollars can really ripple within our local economy here.
Absolutely. I have to say, we've talked about this again before, Bess, but given the prices of food have gone up in the supermarket so much thanks to inflation and whatnot, I mean, are you expecting this to be a really booming business this year because of it? Because, as I've said before, there kind of used to be maybe a little premium on buying local sometimes, but that's vanished because it's so expensive to get in the food market. So, I mean, why not buy local? It's fresh from just down the road, and it's going to cost you about the same as it does at a supermarket, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think you're correct. We expect to, especially now that we have, we're going into our second year at the Festival Plaza, so folks know where to find us. And then, like you said, that little bit of premium that might have been perceived before, it's kind of not there. I know as a vegetable producer, it might seem like a lot to buy a fresh bunch of carrots for $3 or $4, but it's the same price or more at the grocery store. And then the best part about buying local is those were harvested within a day or two, or sometimes the morning of the market.
Right.
And so you're never going to get a fresher taste. A lot of our local producers, especially that are coming to market, really care about regenerating the landscape and making sure that their soil health is really quality. And then the healthier the soil, the healthier the product that comes out of it, whether it's a cattle grazing on grass or whether it's a carrot popping out of well-tended soil. And so, especially because we have a lot of local vendors in the food business who have been farming up here for a number of years, their soil is actually getting really quality and healthy. And so, not only do you are on par with grocery store pricing, but also you're going to get the most nutrient-dense food available in the piece.
Wow. Wonderful. So again, first market this Saturday. Anything special planned? Anything new for this year that might surprise some folks if they go out and see it?
Yeah, it might be a surprise or not surprise, but it is Mother's Day weekend.
Of course.
And we are known, it's part of the philosophy of the farmers market to give back to the community that supports us. And so because COVID has lifted, we're able to advertise events and actually go back to our giving and returning. And so on Mother's Day, we usually always give out a carnation or a tulip. And this year we've actually partnered with Dunvegan's, and they've actually decided to donate flats of flowers and vegetables and starts. It's going to be a mix. We're not sure what it is, but every mum that comes down to the market this weekend is going to get a free plant to take home.
Awesome.
Which is really nice. And that's just the beginning of what we have planned for events over the course of the summer. We've got a really active marketing committee this year, and we're already chatting with other local stores, I guess. And so, for example, we're planning our corn roast is going to be hosting with Mighty Peace, and so we can actually have a beer garden and talking about doing some different tastings over the summer, and really just trying to kick up our give backs to the community.
Wonderful, wonderful. I can't wait for this. I'm so excited for the first market of this season. All right, it happens every Saturday now, 9 till 3, kind of until the end of October. Anything else people need to know before they come? Something they should bring? Where should they park? That sort of good stuff.
Parking would be in the parking lot of this North Peace pool. There's just ample parking there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we're hoping to have food trucks and stuff this year. We're really trying to pull that in as well to just promote more people to come.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be really good. Yeah, lots of interested people. So I think it's just going to grow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, first market of the year this Saturday, 9 a.m. at the Festival Plaza. You can't miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Richelle, Bess, thanks so much for coming by and chatting with me about the Fort St. John Farmers Market this morning. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
You're
Always a
very
pleasure.
welcome. Energetic Eats is brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op.
In the oil field industry, things